Hey everybody, how's it going? Yo, have I just not known what gorillas look like standing up this whole time? I swear to God, every single time I checked because like my mic has a mute, and then because I remote produce the ACBA podcast, whenever I do that, when I remote into my computer, I mute my microphone on the software end on the streaming service I use, OBS, the whatever. And I always mute that just so because my office is right next to like it's upstairs with like all of our stuff. So like I just don't want like Becca and my son to like be on a hot mic or whatever. Yeah, let's go. Muted, no audio, no audio. Take a shot every time Poncho starts the stream. Muted. Yeah, that is very on brand. Yeah, 100%. Rewind it back. Well, good for you. Luckily, I said nothing of importance. Jesus Christ. I really said nothing of importance. Like nothing. But let's go. I think I actually probably said something about not being muted. Which is stupid on my part, but it is what it is. Yeah, welcome to a Poncheesy Live. Haven't done one of these in so long, but you know, I felt a little nostalgic. Sometimes when I'm at work, you know, I will. Most of the time, I spend my downtime at work scrolling through my gallery and looking at pictures of my kid. But sometimes, like especially when I'm producing the podcast and I have to go and like all the backstage stuff with my channel and Boog's channel, like I get a little nostalgic, you know. I get a little nostalgic looking at my life pre 2024. And like when I used to stream a lot, and I was like, you know what, I think it'd be cool to go ahead and just do something fun. And a Boog always at deservedly so pioneer in many things, in many facets across the community. Boog always has like this really cool bingo card. I wouldn't even know if he himself calls it a bingo card, but he has like a curated list of Marvel characters that he really wants in figure form. And I've always respected and commended that he was so organized with his desires, wants, and we could say needs, perhaps. And I said, hey, why not me too? Let's bite it. Basically. So I figured, let's do I'll finally make one, you know, I'll finally make one. I I feel like every time a figure is announced, I'm like, oh man, I wanted this figure for years. No tangible proof of that at all. It source my brain. Basically, you can choose to believe it if you want, but I figured it'd be cool to go ahead and make a cool bingo list and see if we hit any of these. What do you call it? And we see if we hit any of these this year, or maybe just we'll just recycle it. If we do hit any of these this year, then we'll just replace it with more wants and more needs, and then we'll just go year from year. let me tell you guys right now, there is a slim to no possibility that this will be a thing any other day other than today, but I will try. I will genuinely try. How about that, huh? I will genuinely try. we'll we'll uh we'll see. But I will definitely try to keep up with it. Um let's see. I think, like, anybody with kids knows that, like, the first like couple of years is like really just intense, and you don't really have a lot of free time. Like, you just don't have any free time at all, honestly. But as he gets older, it gets a little easier and whatnot. Now that he, like, is not 1000% dependent on us, like, of course he is, but, like, he can walk, do all his own stuff now. So as the years go on, I will hopefully, and I want to, like, be more active in the community outside of, like, just October, right? Like, I mean, although I love October and I love carving out a month out of the year to be super active, I do really miss streaming and stuff. So we will take a step in the right direction and just see. Maybe this could work. Who knows? We'll see. We'll figure it out. Haunted Dream says this list might create extreme hype or major disappointment. Yo, for real, you are not joking. Like, it could. You never know. This list there's a lot of anime and stuff in this list, but there are also, some what do you call it? There's some some strange happenings on this list for sure. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, baby. You never know. All right, okay, let's go. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. I think what I'm going to do is, like, I'll put the person on the list, and maybe I'll pull up, like, a YouTube video or something, or just like cool accessories that they could come with, or like what my dream figure would be for this entry, which I think would be pretty cool. Let's see. So let me go ahead and queue up. Once again, I really should have in this more often than not, but whatever, whatever, we'll figure it out. All right, tight. So first and foremost, without a doubt, this is my number one dream figure of all time right now. It's a Mob Psycho figure, 100%, dude. Like, I will lose my marbles if we get a Mob Psycho figure. It's just no contest. Like, I can't believe they haven't done one yet. Like, at least Figma, you would think. I mean, but like we always say it on the show, like, that guy just makes what he wants. So maybe it just doesn't mess with Mob Psycho 100. I can't imagine why. He probably hasn't seen it, because if you've seen it and you don't mess with it, something's wrong with you. But, like, for those of you uninformed, Mob Psycho is an insane show. Absolutely crazy, absolutely unhinged. Hold on one second. Let's go. Boom. Mob Psycho is crazy. What a show, dude. What an absolute banger show. I think, dude, like, the dream is for SH Figuarts to make Mob Psycho figures. I think that they would absolutely kill it. Let me know if the audio levels are okay too. Like, if you can still hear me over the anime. But, a Shigeo figure. Ultimately, I'd really, really like. You know what? So hold on one second. So let's get this all out of the way first. So I want a Shigeo figure, one, like, for sure. But I also really want a we'll shuffle this too. We'll shuffle this so they won't all really be next to each other. So I want Shigeo base form, and then I want him when he's at his like question mark percent. That would be so sick. How the hell do I get rid of this thing? No, what is happening? Get the hell out of here. What are we doing? This stinks. All right. Well, I guess this thing is here to stay. But like, I would like a Shigeo in his regular form right here, and then I want his question mark form, which is unbelievable. So I think for like his regular form, I like him in like his schoolboy outfit, which would be super rad. Thanks, Honor. Audio's good. Hell yeah, dude. He also says the Okuran Mob Psycho fig was cool. Yeah, dude, the Okuran figure would be is like perfect. Like the proportions are still like too like they're off. They're I've seen people make like Shigeo customs with the Okuran, but like or whatever that character's name is. I haven't watched the anime yet, so. But like he's just too long. That character's too long. Shigeo is like so short and so like stumpy and strange. It's just like it works, but not really. But like it's a step in the right direction for sure. But like the dream would be him in these clothes right here, his regular like school uniform, and then I would want like head sculpts for his head, where he's right here like normal Shigeo, but then I would like it when like he is at like 100%, and you'll see that in just a second here. Hold on one second. Let's oh my god, this show is so good. And Mackerson says, I keep hearing good things about Mob Psycho. I need to get into it. Mob Psycho is my favorite anime of all time. It's not, and like I don't want to say it's not even close, but like it's not a hard decision to come to. And like this comes from like a lifelong Dragon Ball fan. Like I love Dragon Ball, but like as much as I love Dragon Ball, I can still come to the conclusion that Mob Psycho is, for like its length and the story it tells within 3 seasons, is better than Dragon Ball. I think. Like that's just me. If you're into the creator one, his new manga is Versus is bonkers. I recommend it. Yeah, I've definitely wanted to start reading that. I just haven't had the time, man. But one is like he is a once in a generation storyteller. Like he's unbelievable. But it's crazy. So I would love the figure to be, all right, hold on, let's go. I would love it to be just regular Shigeo that came in like his school uniform and whatnot, but then it comes also with this head right here, like this form with his hair like all the way up, and it'd be so cool and so sick. And then I would love, what do you call it? Not an AMV. What are you doing? No, dude, I hate this predictive text bullshit. Dude, what is happening? All right, thank you. Jesus Christ. Does it not? You can't search question marks on Google? This is the worst thing ever. All right, okay. You know what? I know out of context all these look insane. But the show is good. Trust me, the show is sick. But yeah, these would be my favorite things ever. I'm trying to find like clips of like when he's in question mark mode, but like it's not doing it. It's like it's not let me search question marks, which is dumb, but what are you gonna do? YouTube is dumb. But anyway, Mob Psycho 100 for sure, and not just that. I would love,
how can this be?
Not only Shigeo figures. I know we can't get everybody, but I would want his, god damn it, I would want his rival as well, which would be so cool. And for his figure, I'd love, I'd want all the head sculpts to be with this haircut, but he needs to have a head sculpt where it's like the super tall hair. That'd be so funny. And then if you have those two, the last one you need is a must. You need a Reagan. A Reagan figure would be so sick. Reagan is like one of the best written characters in so long. It'd be crazy. Dude, the Gym Bros for sure. The Muscle Improvement Club, Body Improvement Club. I would love them all. Unbelievable. That'd be so sick. But I don't want to be too greedy. I don't want to be too greedy and like I could just put the entire Mob Psycho cast on the on the list. But Shigeo when he's in question mark mode, and then his rival, and then Reagan for sure. Would you like if Figuarts did question mark kind of like their Hunter x Hunter figs? Could be. I mean, like I really don't care like who does it at this point. Like it just needs to happen. I would love SHF because like I know that SHF will move better than a Figuarts. And just like these characters are so dynamic when they're in motion. So like I just want it to have as much range of motion as possible. But even if Figuarts does it, like then, or sorry, Figment does it, then I'm cool, man. I just want these figures. It's like widely regarded as one of the best animes of the new age. I don't understand why nobody has made them. It is like it makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. All right, okay, let's move on. Let's move on, baby. So we've done those. Let's do let's do a wild card, huh? Let's see. So we know that these figures are coming from a certain company, but because of an article that came out, it might be up in the air. But I'm still open for other companies to do this. We need King of the Hill figures, man. And like I am very thankful for what do you call it? For the Mondo stuff for sure. Like the Mondo stuff is great. I can't wait for those. They look amazing, but like I need them to move, man. I need these things to move. So if we can get King of the Hill figures from I don't even know. Like even Boss Fight Studios, like that would be fight. I'm looking for King of the Hill fight scenes, and there's Peggy versus Luann's mom. Oh my god. I'm hungry. Where's the bride? Oh my god. But like, yo, for real, like King of the Hill figures would be unbelievable. Hunter Dreams is saying is overshadowed by One Punch Man. You know what's interesting? Like One Punch Man season 1 came out, and then Mob Psycho came out, and then when season 2 came out, like One Punch kind of like lost a lot of steam. And then season 3, people don't like season 3 either. So, it's just such a bum timeline to be in. But like when people think of one, they almost always think of One Punch Man. And I think like One Punch Man is like just so popular, obviously, because it's like a parody, and like it parodies all the popular things about manga. So like, of course, it was going to be more popular. But whatever. Anyway, King of the Hill figures, dude. Like. We need the core crew, Dale, Bill, Boomhauer, Hank, and again, like even Boss Fight Studios could make them. That'd be super sick. I really wouldn't mind Super 7 making them either. I would have preferred it if Super 7 kept, first of all, a lot of their staff, but second, well, like Kyle in particular, because I would have loved to see Kyle sculpt these characters. What's up, Michael Wisman? But that's obviously not on the table anymore. But I don't know, like who else domestically can make them besides Boss Fight and Super 7? It's tough to say. Speaking of parodies, has anyone seen JJK? Incredible. But yeah, man, I just want them all in their normal attire. Like some accessories would be cool. Of course, like Hank comes with a propane tank, or it's really tough to say like what kind of accessories they would come with, but I would just love them with different expressions, like different heads or whatever have you. That would be super sick. What's up, Zion? What's the company that's doing The Simpsons right now? Oh yeah, that wouldn't be bad either. I forget who's doing them. Is it Jax or is it Playmates? I don't know who's doing them right now. Those are cool. I don't really mind. I picked up the Homer and the Bart from that, but like their expressions are so dead. Their eyes are so lifeless and soulless. Like I couldn't keep buying them. But I also I'm not a huge fan of The Simpsons. Like I don't dislike it. I just never watched it. So that's probably why I didn't do it. Zion is saying Jax as well. I wouldn't mind if Jax or Jazzwares did King of the Hill. Yeah, for sure, dude. Those guys would be really good. Jazzwares specifically, Jazzwares really really showed that they knew how to make 6-inch scale figures when they had the Fortnite license for sure. So yeah, man, Jazzwares doing King of the Hill would be amazing, absolutely amazing. Now, while we're still talking about sitcoms and what do you call it? Ensemble casts, let's do another classic. Oh, dude, yeah, Dale needs to come with Pocket Sand for sure. They all need their weapons in that hurricane episode where they're tearing down the McMansion. They need all their weapons from that. But another 4-person ensemble cast that needs to be made, dude. The Seinfeld cast would be unbelievable. Could you, Jesus Christ, sorry, wrong button. Could you, I guess the right button. Could you imagine? Oh my God. Could you imagine? I don't even know like what, I don't even know like what they would be wearing. Like I guess Jerry in like his light blue and blue jeans, Kramer and some, Tommy Bahama shirt or whatever. And Elaine Elaine is iconic in anything. And then George I don't care what George is in. His main accessory is a New York Yankees hat, 100%. But I've wanted Seinfeld figures for so long. Like I don't care who makes them, man. We just need them. Like I really want Seinfeld figures. Like it's like I don't know. There's just something. Give George the puffy jacket. Yeah, Zion knows ball. Yeah, Mob Psycho 100. Absolutely need it 100%. But yeah, dude, like there's just something about like sitcom characters being in figure form that like it really intrigues me, and I really I've just wanted Seinfeld figures for so long, and to the point where like it's not even just the figures. I want everything. I want the apartment diorama. You know what? I've dropped hints to all my diorama friends for like 5 years. Like, man, it'd be crazy if someone, in their free time just did a Seinfeld apartment and I threw a bunch of money to buy it. Like, I don't know, it could be crazy, but no one's done it. So I've committed to to making this thing. And like, now that I have a little bit more experience, oh Jesus Christ, the jump scare with this middle thumbnail. But like now that I have more experience with modeling and stuff, I feel like I could at least get a nice block out, and a general layout. I don't know if I'll do like the couch and the table and stuff just yet, but like I feel I could get like the layout pretty well for the Seinfeld apartment, and that's something I really want to tackle in the coming weeks or months or whatever have you. I don't know. Dude, Merv Kramer with the Merv Griffin show playset. Let's go. Elaine needs to come with a big salad. And Elaine needs Elaine needs extensive leg articulation to hit those dance moves, man, for sure. Let's see. Sitcom figures, I think Hasbro with their face print being on point. They might need to be the one. No dioramas from them. Dude, I'm saying like Hasbro's print tech is really, really good. Like other companies have good print tech, but like Hasbro's is like really, really good. And I feel like they don't get a lot of they don't get a lot of recognition for it because they're so big, but like it's just crazy to look at a real life actor from SHF or Figma from 2015 and compare it to Hasbro figure now. It's like night and day. It's crazy. It's unbelievable. All right, okay, so let's pivot. Let's pivot, baby. Next up, oh, I know exactly what I want. Let's get just a crazy thumbnail. Crazy thumbnail. I would love. This is something I've wanted for a super long time. I want Project A-ko figures, like for real. Project A-ko is such like a, I don't know, like a keystone anime for me. Like, I just remember this is one of the first anime that I'd ever seen, and it's just so like nostalgic for me. Like there's like a lot of, I don't want to say a lot, but like there is controversy around this show and like how much Hayao Miyazaki hates this shit, which is so funny. But like, you know, he's not wrong. Like so for context, Miyazaki said that like this was like a dangerous release because it is just it just pushes forward like the normalization of like extreme fan service and just like degeneracy. And you know, I get it for sure. It definitely is guilty of all that stuff. Like but I saw it when I was like a kid, so like, you know, I can approach this with my like adult mind. This is a crazy looking character too. I can approach this with my adult mind and see that for sure. But like when I think back to when I first saw it, I just thought it was a cool like battle anime. And I know right now it doesn't really seem like it because nobody is fighting. All right, there we go. But like, I don't know. This was like such a cool, such a cool anime for me. Just like, the Sakuga in this anime is like groundbreaking. It is so stunning. It's unbelievable. But it just needs like representation. There's like a lot of stuff from this era that I still think needs representation. There's another entry on my list that's from this era that birthed this genre, I guess you could say. But Project A-ko is so cool. I love it. Like it's pretty dated. And it did push the envelope and help normalize like fan service and stuff, which is a big reason why I don't really mess with like a lot of current stuff, because I think like fan service is like out of control right now. This is me on my dumb soapbox. I understand that I'm the minority in this as well. But like I just think that there's just like too much shit. There's like too much like Gooner shit out there right now. It's unbelievable. Like it's like unreal. But that's just me being a stupid old man. My opinion means nothing. But Project A-ko is sick. This was an odd fight scene to try and show off. This where she fights the fighter jets is way cooler. I think this is so cool. Let's see. But yeah, I just don't know. This is so, no, all right, okay, hold on. I don't want to say this is so cool and the next scene show up because it's disgusting. But like just I love the idea of like normal characters doing extraordinary shit, and like Project A-ko is the antithesis of that, which I think is so cool. Anyway, speaking of that, Project A-ko ran because this crawled. Hold on. We need a Daikon 5 girl immediately, dude. Immediately. Daikon 4. So Daikon is an anime convention that was like back in like the 80s or whatever, and this was their opening ceremonies movie. These guys cranked this thing out. Is it Daikon 4 or is it Daikon 5? It is Daikon 5. They cranked this thing out in like a couple of months, and these people went on to form like I think Gainax, I could be wrong. But like Neon Genesis Evangelion, like Fooly Cooly, all that stuff. Gooner stuff in anime, yeah, right. I'm saying. OP Bunny Girl, let's go, dude. Let's go. Yeah, man. Daikon 5 girl, Radish girl. I forget what her real name is, but I've wanted a figure of her for so long. We talked about like a figure that's coming out that's kind of close to her. But they just never get it 100% right. I don't know if it's like some weird copyright thing, but these third-party guys don't give a shit about copyright, so whatever. But like, dude, this opening is so cool. It's so iconic. It's like this was industry altering, this opening. So I just feel like we need this in figure form. I'll take it any way we can get it. So cool. So rad, dude. This is like one of my favorite just things of all time. It's so rad. Let's see. Who else? There's obviously a lot of Dragon Ball on here. But I don't want to get to that block just yet. I want to kind of save that for the end. But for this figure, she obviously needs like a sword, for sure. I think like a miniature like Radish spaceship would be super cool. She needs like a lightsaber. She needs, what else does she fight with? She usually just fights with her hands, no? She's fighting like Darth Vader right here. She fights like Transformers and aliens and stuff. I don't know if she fights with stuff. No, not really. But like a sword for sure, and then a lightsaber is a lock. And then like a Radish spaceship would be really cool. Yeah, man. Daikon 5. Or Daikon 4. What do you call it? What an opening. All right, let's do some one-offs before we go into Dragon Ball territory. Let's see. We could do, let's see. Let's do this. Another small one-off. This is like the only video game character I have on here. I want an Imperial Guard from Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, dude. For the, like, I would love like a hero or the Champion of Kvatch or something, but like it's so difficult to do the Champion of Kvatch because like what do you dress him in? There's no default. Like Skyrim definitely has a default look for like their Dragonborn, but Oblivion doesn't have a default look for the Champion of Kvatch. You could argue, I think this is it. Just like the guy in the Imperial Guard uniform. Like he's the guy that's like on all the posters. He's on the back of the box or whatever. But he's also indiscernible from an Imperial Guard. It's so dumb. So I guess you could just do a guy in full Imperial armor, which would be sick, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. But I would really love just any Elder Scrolls 4 representation. It's my favorite video game of all time. So I think that it's long overdue. Funko did Oblivion figures. They're not the worst thing in the world. The Dragonborn could be better. And the Daedric armor guy could be better too, but like they're pretty serviceable. Dare I say good? They're good. Not great. Not by a mile. No way. But they are good, I guess. Only one game fit. Well, I guess I have two. No, sorry, you're wrong. This is the only modern 3D video game figure that I have on here. I should have been more clear. I have like 2D sprite based game characters on here as well. So while we're on video game stuff, let's go. I want Bayonetta figs so bad. There's only been like one. Oh hell yeah, Bayonetta would be so cool, dude. There you go. Yeah, Bayonetta would be rad, man. So sick. Let's dive. You know what? Let's get the last sitcom out of the way. I desperately want Office figures, man. It like I would love a Jim, Pam, Michael, and Dwight, but I will settle for Jim, Michael, and Dwight for sure. If anything, I feel like I couldn't do maybe Michael and Dwight bare minimum if I had to get one person out. I just don't know. I've wanted them so bad for so long. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. All right. So Super 7 did a couple of I completely forgot they did the basketball Dwight. Is this real? Did they really do that? I never saw that in my life. Super 7 did do these reaction figures, and Kyle implied that if you want ultimate figures, you have to buy these what do you call it? These reaction figures. Clearly nobody bought them. Unfortunately, Kevin and his spilled chili. Incredible. Office figures would be dope, dude. I'm saying. And these Samurai Champloo figures, I'll be good with the main 3. Oh, dude, Samurai Champloo would be so sick. But like nobody ever buys these because like I always see them on heavy discount on Amazon all the time. This is definitely a passion project for all this threat level midnight stuff. Like this is a passion project. Seeing them do this so quickly was like unbelievable. This is like a wave 4 or 5 type poll, not 2. Florida Stanley is in here. That's crazy. But yeah, man, I really want Office figures so bad. Like I just love displaying like slice of life stuff all the time. So Office figures, Seinfeld stuff, King of the Hill stuff, any kind of sitcom. Bob's Burgers would be sick too. But they make some Bob's Burgers stuff, but it's not articulated. But I just love slice of life stuff so much that I just wish I could shoot it all the time. And like sitcom stuff would really work. And and these reaction figures are cool. It's just like this Michael looks nothing like Michael Scott, unfortunately. The Jim, maybe, I don't know. The Dwight, kinda, I don't know. These all look just kinda like this Creed doesn't look anything like Creed. And you know, there's always like some sort of disconnect between Sculpt and Factory all the time, so it's tough to say. But who knows, man? Who knows? I would love Office figures. That would be incredible for me. Is there any more sitcom stuff, or is the rest just video games and anime? There is one other thing on here that I have that isn't video games and anime. It's the only comic figure I have on here, and it is looks like Al. Incredible, Chris. Looks like AI. Sorry, not Al. I really want a Swarm figure from Spider-Man, dude. I don't know what it is about Swarm. I don't know why this character has imprinted on me. But I just love everything about Swarm. This is a full episode. We're not going to skim through an entire episode. All right, here's like the bit with Swarm. I think Swarm is such a cool character. The idea of like a guy made of bees wearing a cloak is insane to me. I think that's really rad. This iteration of Swarm from Ultimate Spider-Man, I would not want that. I would not want that. I want Swarm from, what do you call it? I want this Swarm. Where are you? I want you. Oh my God. This is such a sick design. I think Swarm is so cool. I think it's a rad design. Wrestling, dude, you're reading my mind, Hound. Spiders Man would be unbelievable too. I love Spiders Man. He's so funny. But Swarm would be super cool. I just want them to like get weird with, I mean, they've gotten weird before, sure, with a bunch of stuff. This version of Swarm is insane looking too. This is what I want. The guy with the gloves and the cape. Does he have boots or is he walking around barefoot? I don't know. But yeah, here's Spiders Man also. Spiders Man is just a guy, Peter Parker made up of like a billion spiders. That's an insane sentence to say. Nazi bees? What the fuck? Well, Swarm is such a rad design, man. Like, I would just love it. There's a skeleton under there? Holy shit. Did I really just join in on a Swarm discussion? Incredible. Macaulay Culkin's greatest enemy. No. Macaulay Culkin, the boyfriend from Bee Movie, and Nicolas Cage are in a room with one bee. Like, the chaos ensued. Jesus Christ. I completely forgot that there's a skeleton under all those bees in Swarm. Yeah, there we go. Here's a full body picture. No shoes. He's running around barefoot, 10 toes down. He's got the fucking grippers out. Cool, man. What possesses you to not wear shoes but gloves? I don't know. But anyway, Swarm, sick looking thing. Craig Warwick did a Swarm custom, I think. Who did this? Yes, it was Craig Warwick. No, wait. He got this in a Secret Santa, right?
Hello everyone, Craig Warwick here with a showcase of another of my custom Marvel
No,
Legends
it was
action
his.
figures, and today I bring you Swarm.
Dude, Craig Warwick, the GOAT, man. I swear to God. I think this was the video I saw that like really put me on to the idea of having a Swarm figure. Look at this, man. This is so sick. Look at how cool this figure looks. Dude, watching this video, I haven't seen this video in so long. How old is this video? Dude, almost 10 years old. I think I remember watching this video when it first came out. This is very nostalgic for me. This is unbelievable. But yeah, man, dude, he took an old Vision. What did he do? He just put a bunch of shit on it? I mean, that's all kit bashing is, right? Yeah. Hollowed it out, put the bones in there. My Dream Legends is still Black Fox. They'll never do him, but he's so funny, incredible. What is this?
And I painted him with Tamiya clear yellow paint.
No.
And I painted him with a thing over. I then covered him in nail caviar. Apparently,
nail caviar? What is that?
Him in nail caviar. Apparently, that's a thing. And I painted him with Tamiya clear yellow paint. A few dry
probably for like manicures, right? It's got to be
brushes and some detail work later, and that was him done. He has swappable heads, so he can be in full-on Swarm mode, or reveal his secret skeletal form complete with articulating jaw. He also has a fully portable
such an amazing custom
spiraling out from his body. Any budding customizers who want to know about how I make these articulated capes, head on over to my vlog number 6 video where, about 5 minutes in...
Dude, look at this trailblazer. 9 years ago, wired capes.
I walk you through how I make these. The link is in the description below. I added these extra spirals of cloth primarily to enhance the idea that his form is dynamic and undefined like a swarm of bees.
Unreal.
But they also act as built-in mini flight stands and supports. So
oh my god.
Dynamic poses without falling over. And speaking of stands, I also made this base for him. The base features a swarm of bees spiralling out from the cracked concrete of a Manhattan street, complete with copies of the Daily Bugle littering the ground.
Oh my god, dude.
Warning of the swarm's reign of terror. The base is designed to support Swarm by itself, but is also compatible with ACBA flight stands.
Oh, what a call out!
Hole in the bottom, as you see here. Head on over to articulatedcomicbookart.com to pick up some of these great stands for yourself.
Dang. So, what a ride or die, man. Craig Warwick.
At Swarm, I'll leave you with these images, but before I go, some of my long-term viewers may be thinking, wait, didn't you make this guy before? And yes, I did. 5 years ago, back in January 2011, my first custom of Swarm won a Figure Realm contest and soon after debuted on YouTube. I've always liked that figure, so when I thought about revisiting one of my older customs just to see how I would do it differently now, this guy seemed like a good challenge to take on for his 5-year anniversary. I hope you guys like.
Incredible. I had to let the whole video play out, man. Like, respect to Craig Warwick, dude. I miss that guy. Cowboys was saying I miss these old custom vids. Glenn Webb had some dope ones too. Yeah, man. Dude, Glenn and Craig. It was Glenn, Craig. Who else was really doing it? A Boog, of course. Who was doing really good vids? I mean, Al Figures does his diorama vids are so good and they're so consistent too. But like the main three for me were Craig, Boog, and Glenn for sure. Like every time they had a new video out, immediately, like right straight to it. Craig Warwick especially. I loved all of Craig Warwick's old videos, man. Like he may have been top for me. It's unreal. Hell yeah, dude. So my only comic figure that I have on here, Swarm. If they make a Swarm, it will never look as good as this. But you know, they can try. Look at this. Let's go. Crazy. All right, tight. Yeah, man. Swarm would be sick. Sick. All right. Let's go. Let's move on to. Let's knock out Dragon Ball stuff right here. I don't need to show clips of Dragon Ball stuff because, like, you know, everybody knows what it is. So I don't need to do anything. First and foremost for Dragon Ball stuff, look in a mirror and say Glenn Webb 3 times. Unreal. Rest in peace to a real one, dude, man. Glenn, what a guy. Too soon, my friend. Way too soon. Yeah, man. We really need, speaking of what do you call it? Speaking of nothing, pivoting right now. I need a future Teen Trunks like 10 years ago. I don't know why they're so scared to touch future Gohan. Anybody. SHF Rush Hour era Jackie Chan figures, incredible. That dude, that'd be sick. But like, what do you call it? You know what? I'll just put this down here too, just to get a bigger picture of it. Future Teen Trunks is pivotal for me because I do nothing but shoot future Trunks stuff all the time. All the time I shoot nothing but future Gohan, future timeline Dragon Ball stuff all the time. So I really need this. For me, the perfect version of this figure would be base clothes like this, Super Saiyan head, of course, and then like a happy face, and then just like your regular SHF fare. Tamashii usually has a really good track record of kitting Trunks out. They give him so many accessories and so much stuff. I would love if they did a swappable torso to where he has the jacket on, but he's still so young. The jacket looks so, it's a different jacket actually. Like I would love the jacket that he wears towards the very end of the special where he's fighting the androids by himself. That's a pipeline. That's a pipe dream. But I would really love that. Future Trunks 100%. Future Teen Trunks, that is someone I need. And of course, this goes without saying, future Gohan. Why? Once again, Tamashii is terrified of doing future Gohan. I don't understand why. Not only that, but third parties in general, he's cursed. There's a future Gohan curse with third parties. Dream future Gohan figure is, I need base form. I need there to be a huge emphasis on base form future Gohan. I need the hair sculpt. I need an angry face, a yelling face, and a happy face, and a beat up face. I want this guy to be beat the fuck up in base form. And I would really love for Super Saiyan stuff, like a stoic face like this, and then a yelling face, of course, and then like a screaming like agony face for like his final moments for sure. He needs to have an arm, and he needs to have a sleeve. And not only does he need a regular sleeve, but he needs like a dynamic flowing sleeve as well. If you can get me those, that's all I need. It's a lock. And for the love of God, don't put him on a 3.0 roided out body. I hate those bodies for characters like this. They stink. They're too yoked, too jacked. I hate how how the art direction of this line is getting so ridiculously like over buff. I hate it. I hate it so much. So don't you dare put Gohan in that body. Please, please. Future Gohan is handy capable, and Bandai doesn't support the disabled. You know, I would say you're not wrong, but they've thrown Piccolo in with his arm cut off. Nail also has a regenerative arm. No, I just spoiled it. Goddamn. And you know, all the chess pieces are there. Why aren't they doing anything? It's great. So next up, let's do some more Dragon Ball. Is there a lot of Dragon Ball left? There is some. Yeah. Next up, Dragon Ball World Martial Arts Tournament. Goku and Piccolo, dude. Please. I'm begging you for a crumb of these characters. Custom Up is doing a young Piccolo head sculpt right now. It looks so good. I really want it. I just love the art direction and the art style of like late Dragon Ball. I love this middle ground that Akira Toriyama has where they're grown up but their muscles aren't defined. That's like one of my biggest pet peeves about Dragon Ball games or Dragon Ball media or anything like that is like, I understand when they're fighting and training and doing all that stuff that they're like super, you know, like not lean, but like cut and defined and stuff like that. But when you're just relaxing and chilling out, man, like your muscles aren't defined all the time. And take it from me, a man who knows a lot about muscles. As you can see, but I just love Goku in this form because like he's not like super roided out. He doesn't look like a mean fucking angry person on fire. He's just like a normal like muscular dude, but he's not like fucking screaming mad all the time. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but like I just love this art era of Dragon Ball. I think it's the best that Dragon Ball has ever looked. It looks so good. It is the perfect part of Dragon Ball to where he still holds on to early Dragon Ball, but they're adults. Like this tournament up until Frieza, I think is like my favorite arc. It looks so good. What's up, Pletho? Let's go, dude. Yeah, we need a Chi-Chi as well, for sure. They're all juiced up on Kai, injecting that shit in their tails. Incredible. I'm hopped up on Mountain Dew. That would be sick. We need that. We really need. This didn't make the bingo card because I am so. You know what? Maybe I should put it in here because I am. This has been on. This has been on my vision board for so long. I'm sure it's a lock, but I just need to put it on here. And at first I was going to exclude it, but no more. Final form Frieza, dude. It's coming. It's coming, man. All the pieces are in place. All the pieces are in place. All these we're at the antithesis of the Namek arc release schedule. They've done everybody from the poll. They've done all the Goku forms. They're putting out first appearance Super Saiyan Goku. They're putting out the first appearance colorized manga special edition Goku, the gray and red one with the white hair. Final 100% form Frieza is out. And then, most importantly, they re-released the final form Frieza. They re-released the final form Frieza just not even a few months ago. Or they said they were going to re-release it. Whenever they do that shit, they do that because it is their last possible chance on paper to make money off of that mold. I have the reissue shipping soon. To be fair, like if they do this, I feel like it won't ship until. See, I thought for sure that they were going to announce it at San Diego Comic-Con. Not San Diego Comic-Con. Their Tamashii event. I thought for sure it was their Tamashii event. But then they had the Goku and the first Super Saiyan appearance Goku. And I think that they didn't want to, They didn't want to reveal both of those at the same time to overshadow each other. Like Tamashii in the past they've just like thrown out all these reveals all at one time. And it's great to have all these great reveals shown off at once. But when that happens, it doesn't give each reveal enough time to shine. And I think Tamashii has learned to do one huge reveal at a time. So like it gives these reveals time to breathe, like hype to happen naturally. And if you put out two bangers at the same time, one of them will ultimately be more hype than the next one. And so it kind of devalues the one that doesn't get as much recognition as the better one. So I don't know when they're going to unveil this Frieza. The next event that they have coming up is like that 40th anniversary. They could do the Frieza at that 40th anniversary, but like I also kind of think that they might have something else in store. Technically, the Kid Goku is also a 40th anniversary. They could announce what is more culturally impactful for Dragon Ball's 40th anniversary than the Kid Goku. Probably nothing. They could do something completely out of left field and just do something crazy. But it has to be with Goku. There's no way it can't be about Goku. But I kind of think that they might do the Frieza. They might also announce that the 40th Goku will come in a blue colorway as well. It'll be a different release, probably without Shenron, but kitted out with different accessories. Hopefully, that's the dream, but you never know. But Final Form Frieza is happening. Like I am fucking Charlie from Always Sunny with the red string map on the back and everything. That's me right now for sure. It's happening. Don't get it twisted. I just don't know when, but it is happening very soon. Maybe not even very soon. I don't know, but I'm saying all the pieces are there. All the Namek art pieces are perfectly wrapped up. What a better way to put a pin in Namek than re-releasing Final Form Frieza. I'm saying, man. Android 8 and a Kid Goku release, dude. That'd be so sick, dude. I know you don't like perfect stuff, but you need Master Roshi from DBZ and Oolong and Yajirobe. Yeah, I mean, like, Master Roshi would be sick from Dragon Ball for sure. I just don't want him to come with, like, any stupid shit. I think, like, I feel like they can't help themselves by giving him, like, a bloody nose or whatever. I feel like they can't help themselves. But he's got to come with a magazine or something. Next up for villains, let's see. So I had perfectly done this for dream villains. You know what? I have 2 in here, but I need to get rid of one because otherwise the bingo card won't work. Let's see. I'm looking at my list right now. Who can go? You know what? I don't know. Let's see. I want... You know what? Let's do this one. Why not? I feel like this is going to happen more than the other one. I want a second form cell. It's not up for discussion. Why don't we have second form cell? This is stupid. This is like probably my favorite form of cell. I don't know why I love this dumb looking guy. I just love it. That's not true. I love first form cell. First form cell is probably my favorite one. Then this one is like, this is a second for sure. And then perfect is third. But I love this TV. What can you say? Second form cell is a must, man. An absolute must. And then coming up right behind him, I'm not going to put this on the bingo card because there's not a lot of room, but I want a Lord Slug. Something about Lord Slug is so unbelievably nostalgic to me. Movie 4 is just so nostalgic to me. I don't know why. Just something about it is like, I just love it. This screen grab is not from movie 4. This is from the Palladium OAV game or whatever. This is actually not Lord Slug. This is like a guy that steals Kai and then takes form of past enemies. It's a whole thing. But I love Lord Slug. I don't think Lord Slug is happening anytime soon. But if there is a movie villain that I want and I desperately need, it's Janemba, baby. Janemba is my favorite Dragon Ball villain design. I love Janemba. This is the perfect Dragon Ball villain design to me. When it comes to like very obviously evil looking people, this is my favorite Dragon Ball villain design. But like, I do like the idea of regular people being menacing. So like Tao Pai Pai is like probably when it comes to that is probably my favorite. It's my favorite, but in a different way, if that makes sense. Janemba is so sick, dude. I love Janemba. Something about him is so rad. It's just so cool. Janemba is such a rad design, and like the movie is super sick. It's my favorite movie. Fusion Reborn is my favorite movie. The Dragon Stars definitely is a good placeholder for museum posing for sure, but the second you try and start moving this guy around, it's kaputs, bro. Like stinks. This movie was so cool. The first AMV I ever saw in my life was a Dragon Ball Movie 10 AMV set to DMX Party Up. And I remember watching this at the library. Oh my God. I remember watching this at the library. I think it was it wasn't dial up, but it was It wasn't dial-up, but it wasn't like broadband either. It was the middle ground. In our area, it was called Roadrunner. Time Warner called it Roadrunner. Internet. It was still slow, but it was way faster than dial-up. And I remember this AMV. It took like 30 minutes to load, and like it would buffer just enough for me to listen to like maybe 10 or 15 seconds at a time. I would listen to like this. I would watch this AMV and listen to freaking Party Up like so many times in a row. There's this like teenager next to me, just like some weird like South Carolina like country dude, just like, oh man, that's DMX. And then he just starts like rapping along the AMV, completely uncensored, by the way. 2000 this is like 2002 or something like that. And I was like, this is some colorful language for you, brother. What are you doing? Unreal. Chris says, yeah, I thought it was happening after the Janemba Dragon Stars release. Can't believe they didn't do it. I have a theory about that kind of stuff. I feel like Tamashii Nations has their own in-house distinct roadmap, but whenever new Dragon Ball media comes out, they're probably contractually obligated by Bandai to go ahead and focus on this new media. So like I feel like even way back in the day, like 2015, 2013, 2013. Oh my God, that's so long ago. I feel like even back then they were on the road to do Buu Saga that early, but when Dragon Ball Super came out, they were obligated to completely ditch their entire roadmap to focus on Dragon Ball Super releases because that was the newest thing out, and they needed that synergy between figures and all that stuff to help push like the new stuff. I say it all the time, like this legacy stuff will always sell, so they have no problem pushing it back. But I feel like there is some sort of synergy there, especially between Bandai America and like their American releases like Dragon Stars. Like there's a lot of times where Dragon Stars does something and then SHF does it for sure. And I think that was the case, but what was out during that time? Probably one of the movies, Broly or Superhero or something, and they just had to make figures from that. It happens all the time. He said, Chris also says, I had the VHS copy of Janemba. What do you call it? Movie with a fan sub I got from a guy in New York, along with a copy of the Broly movie where he fought Gohan and kids. Dude, those fan subs, those old VHS fan subs, are my favorite version of Dragon Ball. Japanese audio, Japanese music, everything, but with fan subs is unreal. Broly is only cool to me because of the fan sub script. And I know that's like taboo and that's weird, but like I don't know, something about the fan sub script where he's where like he calls himself the devil is like so sick. It's so fucking cool. And then, you know, of course, that is completely fabricated and not made up at all, and like completely made up. So whatever. Yeah, I can't post my Dragon Stars. I have Janemba, Super Baby, Omega Shenron, and Perfect Cell. Yeah, Perfect Cell is a good stand-in for. I have a theory that Big Bandai says, let's let that Dragon Stars Janemba breathe a bit. Stupid, dude. So stupid. Mine had all the Japanese commercials in them too with the bumpers. Oh, dude, that's sick, man. Dang, that's cool. Last Dragon Ball thing on the list, I think. Yeah, last Dragon Ball thing. Last Dragon Ball, I need Fifth Form Cooler, man. Again, another sick movie from Dragon Ball. I love this movie more than anything, man. Princess Trunks, oh my God. Like, I love this form of Cooler. I think it's great. I think it's so good. I love that it got pseudo revived in Revenge of Cooler. But he was like all metal. And I thought for sure this was a lock, dude. Like Meta Cooler is, the sculpt is a little different than this, but it could be easily done. Like a new tail and like new hands and feet. The rest is the same. No, I could be wrong. But like I don't know why they didn't do this, man. This seems like such a natural next step after the Metacooler. I love this form so much. Even though he doesn't really fight in this form in the movie, you don't really see him a lot. But that shot of him on the throne with like in like that barren wasteland with like all the dust like flying and stuff, that is so cool. I'd love to take that cooler and slap him on this throne, dude. That would be so sick, dude. You have no idea. I have big dreams for whenever this cooler comes out. Big dreams, dude. Big dreams. Oh, dude. You have no idea. All right, so that does it for Dragon Ball stuff. It's filling up pretty fast. There's only 7 slots left, and they're all bangers. 100. They're all bangers. Let's do. You know what? Next up. Trying to find a good. This thumbnail is amazing. Damn! This thumbnail is so good. Retro Crush is like such a good YouTube channel. Oh my god. Next up for me is fucking Sendo, dude, from Hajime no Ippo. It is a lock. First of all, I know I cannot say it enough. I've said it ad nauseum on the ACA podcast, on my stories, on Instagram. That Storm Collectibles Makunochi Ippo is like a religious experience, dude. That figure looks so good. It's unbelievable how good and how on model that figure is. It's unbelievable. And you can't have a Makunochi Ippo figure without someone for him to fight, someone for him to box. And that person is fucking Sendo, dude. Like, yeah, like Ippo has fought like tons of people, like in the manga, like there. Hold on, we have got to watch this first of all with the sound on. Watch Hajime no Ippo. I am begging you to watch Hajime no Ippo. I am begging every single person in here right now to watch Hajime no Ippo. I'm gonna let this scene play out. First of all, the sound design in Hajime no Ippo is undefeated. The sound design, the animation, everything. This is a show from 2001. No, 2000. And it's like, it's so good. It's so good. Listen, specifically in this scene, listen and look how they illustrate Sendo do a step in. They are able to animate boxing and make it look so like majestic and magical and otherworldly and superhuman. It's unreal. The way they animate Sendo doing this step in and the sound design behind it is like top 10 anime scenes of my entire life. It's a crazy screen grab. So this is Sendo right here, and this is some guy who's gonna beat the shit out of any second now. This is so sick, dude. I love this show. God, I love this show. The build up, the tension right here. Oh my god. Holy fuck, dude. Oh my god. The sound design is on another level. This, dude, Hajime no Ippo might just have the best sound design in the game. The best sound design in the game. It's not even close. Like, the way that they emphasize strain on like their muscles and tendons is so sick. They use sounds of like metal grinding, like the tension of springs just just like tensioning up and up that like they sound like huge ships just like settling, and dude, it's so sick. Oh my god. Unbelievable. The aura is unreal. They use like knife slashes for jabs. Oh my god. Sendo is unbelievable. Here's another one here too. I think I commented on this very video. Did I? I had to have. Come on, dude. I guess not. Oh, dude, this one right here. This step in is so sick. I love the sound design. Everything about this is so sick. I just gotta let it play out. Oh, dude, that's so sick. This whole stream could be me watching Hajime no Ippo, and I have to stop because I can't. I get sucked in. I gotta rewatch this show right now. Anyway, Sendo needs to happen immediately. Ippo is happening obviously from Storm Collectibles, but he needs someone to fight. He needs someone to box. Because he's 1/10 scale. So like Sendo needs to happen. I think Sendo is he's the Vegeta. He's literally just Hajime no Ippo version of Vegeta. Pretty much. So Sendo needs to happen. And if you have Sendo, then you need Takamura, baby. You need Takamura 100%. And if you have Takamura, you need Brian Hawk too. I don't have Brian Hawk on here. I probably should have. But like, I would still like, I would still love just, what do you call it? Just Takamura. You don't really need, I mean, obviously you do need Brian Hawk, but like if I had to choose three, I'd rather have Takamura than somebody else. Right? Like Ippo, Sendo, and Takamura for sure. But Takamura is just unbelievable. Like, and it would be cool to have like a bigger character in that line. Takamura is a heavyweight, while Ippo and Sendo are like welterweights or something. Maybe they're bantamweights. I don't know. But again, watch Hajime no Ippo, man. It's the greatest shit. It's like under Mob Psycho 100. It's my second favorite anime of all time. It's so good. It's so good. It's the best ever. All right, tight. I have been streaming for an hour and a half. I don't want this to go too long. So I don't want to say let's blitz through this next stuff, but the next stuff will be pretty easy because it's all video game stuff, I think. 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, it is. So, next up, this is for me, for nobody else but me. I want to Chill Penguin, man. I yearn for Chill Penguin from Mega Man X. He is my favorite robot master. I love how stupid and dumb he is. The cut man of Mega Man X. I believe so. Like, he's just so, and like, you don't, I feel like the joke doesn't land if you weren't a Mega Man fan in like the early 2000s and you weren't on like DeviantArt or like GameFAQs or just old message boards and stuff, because Chill Penguin used to be like the butt of every joke. So I just love Chill Penguin so much. He's the first robot master, or the first Maverick, sorry. The first Maverick that you have to fight in Mega Man X. Is the first boss that you're supposed to fight, because you get the dash boots there, then you get his weapon, then you can do Spark Mandrill, so on and so on and so on and so on. He could fight Storm Collectibles. Balrog once he comes out, I guess. Yeah, you're right. But Chill Penguin is a lock for me. I need Chill Penguin in my life. I love Mega Man X is my favorite retro game of all time. So Chill Penguin is a must, an absolute must. And if you have Chill Penguin, gotta have Storm Eagle, dude. Storm Eagle is so sick. What a sick design, man. Storm Eagle's design is so rad to me. I love everything about Storm Eagle. It goes beyond design for me. Because Storm Eagle, it's Storm Eagle and I think Armored Armadillo. But like, I know for sure Storm Eagle. He is like the only or one of the only Mavericks that is kind of like, dog, I don't want to do this, man. Like, this is kind of fucked up. Like, he doesn't want to be like evil. He doesn't really want to join all that stuff with Sigma or whatever. Like, he really like showed some resistance and stuff. So it really lends to the story that like all these bots were like at some point like maybe not good, but at least morally ambiguous or something. I just love that like Storm Eagle like gives this presence off as like a real like leader, general or whatever, and like he like tried to resist Sigma and all that stuff when he was when all that evil stuff was going. I love Storm Eagle so much. Storm Eagle's the best. He's the best, Jerry. The best. Speaking of Robot Masters, Jada is killing it with all their Robot Masters. Woodman and Bubbleman are shipping now, so they definitely know how to do bigger characters. They've shown off Gutsman. I do have my qualms with Gutsman. I think his head needs to be a little smaller, but you know, if the vision is there, I trust June. But there is always room for healthy, constructive criticism, and I simply would prefer if Gutsman's head is a little smaller. But that is neither here nor there, because I know that June can sculpt big characters, and my favorite big character is fucking Airman, dude. I love Airman. Once again, a lot of it has to do with the meme culture. There's this real... What can I tell you? Like when I was, what do you call it? When I was a teenager, a very young teenager, like 13 or whatever. When I was a kid up until I was a teenager, like Mega Man was my personality, bro. Like when like I first got internet access, I think the things I searched was Mega Man, Pokemon, and Dragon Ball, probably. And Mega Man was just my personality for so long. I loved Mega Man. Like I was a part of like a bunch of Mega Man communities and stuff. So like I just love these characters so much. I love Airman. The big meme for Airman back in the day was like, what is it? Oh my god, now it's like how can I be close to people when my main power is pushing others away or some shit like that? I can't remember. But Airman is such a rad design. I think the design is so cool. I love his stage. I love his music. Everything about it, man. Very, very cool. What makes them bad robots? Are they killing people? Only played through Mega Man X2. It's the Sigma virus. So it's a virus that, excuse me, that presumably Dr. Wily created, that he implanted in Zero, and was locked away with Zero in his like stasis pod or something like that. And then when they revived Zero, he went nuts and was killing people, right? And then they fixed him, right? And then the virus was leaking from his pod, infected Sigma, I think. And or maybe I don't really remember 100%. I'm trying to remember why it was called the Sigma virus, but there was a virus. It's called the Sigma virus, and it leaked out of Zero's pod, and it infected all the Mavericks, and they went rogue, and they were corrupted and like were killing people. Duo for Mega Man 8 would be so sick. Oh, dude, what a pull, dude. Hunter for hire. Dude, Duo for Mega Man 8 and Tengoku, man. Let's go, dude. Dude, I love that design, too. Dude, let's go, man. Oh, that'd be so cool. I assume they're trying to kill John Connor. They were just misunderstood teenagers. But then Jiro took them and... Oh, my God. Airman is a lock. I need Airman in my life. 100%. I love Airman so much. So, 2 more, right? 2 more. There's just something about this design from the first time I ever saw it. I needed a figure of it. I think this is called Ultra Mega Man. I can't remember. This is the form that gets popped off when this is the form that you take when you pop that sweet level 3 special in Marvel vs. Capcom. I remember the first time I ever did a level 3 with Mega Man in that game, and I saw this form, like, it blew my mind. Once again, Mega Man was my entire personality back then. And I think I'm almost certain that the reason I bought Marvel vs. Capcom was because Mega Man was in it. I'm pretty sure. So that when I saw that he had this form for his what do you call it? His level 3, I couldn't believe it. Dude. This is so cool. I love this. I am begging someone to make this a figure. I know it's a pipe dream. This is a dream for me. This is a true dream for me. I don't know if it'll ever happen. Like, I feel like I could commission a sculptor to make something like this for me. I feel like it's possible. Maybe there's some geometric impossibilities here, like these missiles. Where do they go? When there's no way to put this on here and keep it articulated. I don't, whatever. I want Jin with the sweet white leather jumpsuit. Let's go, dude. I just love this form so much. I think it's so cool. I think it's like the perfect amount of like 90s dude mixed with Mega Man. There's also like clear, what do you call it? Clear inspiration from shit. I forget. Girl, Mancer. I can't remember. A very, very classic like tokusatsu robot. Starts with a G. God damn it. I'm like blanking right now. But the wings are very clearly inspired by him. But I just love this form so much, man. And I need it. Probably will never happen, but I need it. And then finally, last but not least, this is once again only special to me. Another Mega Man. But it's great. It's Mega Man's design from Mega Man in Base or Mega Man in Forte. I love this design, man. This is my favorite Mega Man design of all time. There is something about like just how bulbous his like gauntlets and boots are. And then he has like the panel in his chest like Astro Boy. That's so cool. And the collar. Something about the collar. I just love it so much. I think it looks so cool. And the rivets around his buster and his arms and stuff is like so cool to me. I love the art direction of Mega Man 8. It's such a bummer that like it really only, sorry, not Mega Man 8, Mega Man and Forte. It's just such a bummer that it really is only illustrated here on the cover art. No other official art from Mega Man and Forte like looks like this. It's just something about this as was just imprinted on me from a very, very young age. Again, it was my personality for years. This and Pokemon. And Dragon Ball to a certain extent. But like Mega Man and Pokemon were my personality for so long. So long, dude. But I just love this so much. I should have put some Pokemon figures on. God damn. Like a blue and a green. or an updated Ash from like the final arc, but nobody would buy that. They would just buy like the regular Ash. Anyway, but nobody bought the regular Ash either until it was too late. Shin Getter Robo, possibly Shin Getter, maybe. But yeah, man, this is so sick. This is my list right here. Sticking to it, baby. Possibly. I would love. I just don't know, man. I really want all these. I know a lot of these are pipelines. Like if I want to be for real, there's no freaking way we're getting Oblivion. We're not getting the Hero of Kvatch. We're not getting the Ultra Mega Man. We're not getting we're not getting The Office. We're not getting Seinfeld. We're not getting. We might get King of the Hill from Mondo if they're not defunct. But you know, there might be some possibility for Mob Psycho. I just don't know why they haven't made him. I just don't know. And then Sendo from Storm Collectibles for sure. And then Dragon Ball stuff. Eventually they got to get to these guys, right? Like, I mean, what are they going to do? I mean, what are they doing? Like, Super's not coming back anytime soon. So like, might as well knock out all these guys, huh? LOL, I missed the Oblivion pick. Dude, I need it. I need the Hero Kvatch. I need him. I just need him. This is my bingo card. I'm going to save this. I'm going to anyone can view. It'll be index and search engines. Oh my god. Sure, why not? Let's generate and see what happens. I hope it shuffles it, because I did not shuffle any of this stuff. It did, thank God. But yeah, man, we'll see. I will try and keep up with this. I mean, the point of this is like their dream figures, so I don't think anything. Why did they fucking deep fry this thing? This thing is like this is like a a dithered bitmap now or something. This is crazy. But it's a preview. All right, okay. I really just want this to happen, man. If anyone from this gets made, I'll be happy. The year is made for me. These are all dream characters for me. Very passionate about the characters I love. And I'm very passionate about you guys, for sure. Dude, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out, man. Like, I have not streamed in so long, dude. Like, and it's just incredible. I just checked. There's 12 people in here, dude. That's amazing. That's amazing, dude. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me on like a Saturday night. I know there's other streams going on. Much more entertaining people. Much more people that are much more current. People that don't start the stream off muted for a minute. Print that out on your dot matrix and hang it on your fridge. Incredible. Tear the sides off and everything. But yeah, man. Thank you guys so much for hanging out on the stream. It was a lot of fun talking about all these characters and just getting lost in rewatching Mob Psycho and Hajime no Ippo clips. That being said, watch Hajime no Ippo, watch Mob Psycho 100, watch, consume, and play everything on this list. If I put you on to something, I'm very happy. And if you are interested in any of these characters and you want to learn more, hit me up in DMs, dude. I'll give you the crash course on all this stuff. Until then, I love you guys, and I can't thank you enough for hanging out and sticking through to the entire stream. All right. Love ya. Goodbye. Where's the stupid intro? Hey, everybody. How's it going? Hell yeah, dude. Thank you, Rune, for stopping by. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Love you, Plefo. Have I just not known what gorillas look like standing up this whole time? Peace, Macker. Love you guys.